Yeah, we are back. Uber Sunday, you know what it is. Shout outs to FC. We got the last team on the block today. And no stall today. No stall today. So we're in for a beautiful one. I noticed that Arceus shows a team preview now. That didn't used to be the case. Is that an in-game mechanic? I'd assume so, because why would that occur, right? I think that's cool. I think that makes it more competitive. I'm not being ran up on by a surprise Arceus. That said, Kyogre is devastating here. You're gonna love it. You're gonna love this beautiful Terra Blast Kyogre set that FC, the man himself, has concocted. And bro really has no Miraidon answer. Miraidon is with the smoke. He's a smoky guy. Zacian, I think, is the first time I've used Zacian. And I am not max speed. I don't know what I am. Oh, I'm not feeling that. I need to be at least... Oh, I am max speed. Oh, this is the non... Okay. I'm like, why the fuck is this 412? Okay, so, very interesting game we have on our hands. Very interesting game. So phase 1's gonna evolve. I actually probably shouldn't have Koraidon. I didn't even game plan this out. I'm going on the fly. How about I said stop saying I shouldn't and start rearranging right now. So, what I'm looking at is Kyogre sweep. Interesting. Low kick. That is not banded. If he has blitz, he'd blitz here. I'll recover first. Water type. Interesting. So he Terras, which means I don't have to be concerned about any other terrain for later game. Don't know why he Terra just now. What will be the advantage of Terra firing there? That was a strange decision on this. This thing is a fucking problem. Let me see, Sword Stance. If it's Scarf Koraidon, then that won't work. I just realized how problematic this is. If I don't have a Giratina. Let me see how much this does. I won't get one shot, but let's see if this facade's gonna do enough. Ooh. Oof. Oh no. Okay. I figured he'd EQ the second time, but I wasn't 100. Because the best play there would have been to recover. If I recovered on his EQ, I won. I would beat the Ursalute on 1v1 because all I'd need to do is recover back up to full. As you saw, Judgment did about 41. So, the next Judge, by the time you'd have taken 2 burns. But I don't think it's that relevant. Especially because with this gone, I get to Electro Drift his entire squad. Miraidon is... I do not... Oh, I have Surf. Okay, I don't have Origin Pulse. So with the Stealth Rocks up, this puts me in a phenomenal position. As if he chooses to go, I don't have speed, I do have some speed. So depending on what his Giratina set is. Arceus Fairy was useful, but not mandatory. Miraidon is shut down by my Tinglu. Koraidon is shut down by my Skeledirge. Arceus is shut down by Skeledirge. Giratina is shut down by Tinglu as well, and offensively checked. And Zacian is shut down by Skeledirge. Skeledirge handles all his physical mons, and Tinglu walls the other 2. Arceus Fairy was a good mid-ground that could just kind of balance things out. You know, he's not just Dracoing willy-nilly and all that. But I do have a secondary Fairy in Zacian, so, bro has to watch his back. And because this could have been choice specs, if I had just gone to Kyogre and Water Spotted, he could have been in a bind. He still doesn't know what I am. I think it was definitely required from Rhino, but since I'm Terra Ground Calm Mind Kyogre, that matters less. As he actually defogs in front of a Kyogre, which is wild. Likely going to be baited to go for the Will-O-Wisp here, even if he doesn't. He's going to go to likely Koraidon Hard or Zacian Hard. I doubt Koraidon Hard. And so that's a big turn right there, because sure, this is going to be pressured by the Miraidon, but as I said, I have Terra Ground, and that's a wonderful thing, you know? So, as I said, unless he's just going to U-turn infinitely, he's going to have to keep going back to Giratina, which invites back in the looting. Pretty sure he's just going to attack me though, because it's too scary to get wrecked, right? So we're in a Ruination here to beat this thing down. Condition him. I wonder what his other move is. It could be Draco. Could be Draco. But now this is weakened enough to where my Kyogre can just smack him. Just smack him. Meaning he has no good water switching. Like Kyogre upon Terra Grounding, which is what I'll Terra. So he goes for okay, actually Defog gets rid of, I just down on me, Defog gets rid of but this is likely to lower out his Zacian on Electro Drift. Even if he stays in, what he's gonna do? I get the free Twin Move switch back. Forgot Defog removes the terrain. I wanted the terrain advantage, then I could have Electro Drifted, so he was willing to sack the Giratina, which as I said is irrelevant. He finally unveils the Draco Meteor, which I figured he possessed. But gonna spike here on the odd chance he switches out. If he hexes, so be it. Tinglu is necessary, it's important, it's required, but it's not a requirement. You know what I mean? It's required, but it's not a requirement. I had to like ponder on that to know if that makes sense. Can something be required but not a requirement? I don't think so. So he hexes as I expected. We're gonna Ruination once again to get that little bit I had. Oh, I clicked Earthquake there on accident, Spike. So he Dracos and gets the crit. Fucking phenomenal, man. That's fucking wonderful, dude. That's fucking great, man. Just a beautiful thing. Sarcasm, obviously. It's frustrating. Undeserving. I miss Ruination, then bro gets a crit. What a scum sack. But it's all love, because I can't be stopped. And this battle has been over since the beginning. Just keeping Kyogre tucked for that fateful moment. For the fateful day. And I decide to rear its ugly head. Because everything except Miraidon is worthless in front of me. Before me, all are worthless. All are worthless before me. He's probably going to U-turn, but it's fine. Yeah. Because I could have Draco'd. He probably was like, okay, well, I'll just go to Zacian on the Draco. Now we're staring down Miraidon. Which is going to end up happening is I'm going to Miraidon his Miraidon. If he Dracos, I'm not going to lose the game. I'm surprised he Arceus'd. Very surprised he Arceus'd. This must be Taunt. Okay. What, Taunt Shadow Claw or something? Because I got the Sun Boost. That's why I thought this was strange. Taunt Shadow Claw makes some sense if you want to weaken me for and pray for crits and such. Yeah, you want to weaken me for which I won't allow. Weaken me for Koraidon to do some work. I won't allow that. Now he's CC. The CC is there because he could hard switch out into Koraidon. Koraidon is definitely coming back. Yeah, that shit is scarfed. And Sun Boosted Blitz is gonna put my fucking Skeledirge in a pack. Skeledirge is too important, so I'm not willing to risk that. What we're gonna do is go to Miraidon as a mid ground. If he blitzes into Miraidon, then one, I won't die. I can go Kyogre next turn because he's Choice Scarf. And I can Calm Mind and put him in a pack with this Terra Ground. Right. The Calm Mind is beautiful because, well, he actually goes Heart Station. I've seen these run so many different things, but should be fine. Terra Grounding, yeah, because I'm thinking he might have Wild Charge, right? Wild Charge is the only. I've seen them run Wild Charge. I've seen them run a variety of things. So now obviously everything is weak to ground remaining. He didn't think about it in that way. Now he has to go to Koraidon and pray. He has to go to Koraidon and hit that low kick. Flare Blitz. Flare Blitz is a wild play. Should have went Skeledirge there, but it doesn't matter. It doesn't change anything. It's just Calm Mind here. Because Blitz is a guaranteed loss, right? So, whereas my Blitz was still doing a lot. I guess that's Stab Blitz, and I'm no longer resist. Oh yeah, that's not a resist. That's just, well, it is a resist because of rain, but you know what I mean. Yeah. So Calm Mind guarantees nothing. It's still an easy 2 KO, no matter how much you Calm Minds. I suppose there's the, well, you can't go for parabolic charge because I'm a ground type. So look at FC at work, man. The genius, the uber genius himself. So, let us see. Yeah, but you know, I could have played that game more cleanly, but with a little bit of brain power that I possess at this time of day recording, I could see far enough to know, okay, well, it's not too many downsides that stop this Calm Mind Kyogre. I just needed to ensure certain conditions were met. Really not sure why he felt the need to Terra versus my Tinglu, honestly. If you weren't blitzing either. It didn't seem obvious to me why that helped him. Maybe he just wanted to not be wispable with the dirge, I don't know. But yeah. Again, dirge shuts down 1, 2, Tinglu shuts down 1. Maybe 2, depending on what this is. Dirge. Kyogre is a problem. Miraidon for him is a problem for sure. For Sheezy. Spike's a problem. So phase 1 gonna involve shutting down this pesky Greninja because I knew he'd start the game with it. Let me think what the highest value play is. The highest value play is drifting. He's probably Sash, right? I don't know how I knew that, but I just knew it'd be insane to go hard Arceus ground here. I'm thinking if it's better to U-turn or Draco Meteor. As I said, Arceus ground. I'm thinking what are the downsides of Arceus ground? If I drift and he goes ground, I'll stand. I'm glad he did that because now I know what kind of player I'm playing. That was the worst play of all time, and he's 1682. That's sloppy, bro. That was sloppy. I'm very disappointed in you for that. Very disappointed in you for that. And you're physical. Alright, yeah. That gave me all the data I needed. Now this is gonna hurt. His plays are gonna benefit him. The risk versus reward there was not like a good trade-off. Oh, what? Taunt? It doesn't change too much because I have a Skeledirge, but I won't be able to tear my Kyogre, which doesn't matter too much in this game. It does, but it doesn't. This reminds me of that game yesterday where I made a play that ended up biting me from a risk versus reward. The opponent made a bad play that ended up paying off for him significantly. Okay. Opponent made a bad play that played off for him significantly. That ended up looking like, oh, that was a good play because it worked. So this is a great example of that. It's gonna hurt me a lot. I don't think I'll lose the game or anything, but yeah, definitely this series of events is gonna hurt me a lot. Kyogre definitely can take a EQ, but I'm not gonna make it take it. I don't know what they run beyond Dragon Dance. Taunts. If it's Stonage, it won't do any damage at a cost. So it just wastes Arceus ground, which obviously means Miraidon just wets him up. But it's, again, I'm peeved with myself for not. If I Draco into Arceus booster, that's probably a 2-hit KO. And if not, because of the set he was, it wouldn't have gotten any mileage out of it. So again, risk versus reward. I gotta cover for the dumbest plays possible. And I mean, like, that was insanely stupid of a play. And I'm not saying that just because it worked or on paper looked like it worked, but when I have an audience, it's important for them to understand that not because something worked mean it was a good play. Even on my end, I'm thinking about but again, it's my fault for even allowing, because Draco into Arceus there, you lose the Arceus to save what, a 1% Greninja, so you give me 2 Pokemon in one. What is this even gonna do? I don't fucking know. Let's just ice beam. Skeledirge. I have a hard time with Cryden if it's banded. I'm trying to think what this is supposed to do. It depends on what's choice or not. Kyogre is really important too. Let's go to Arceus. I think I can take 2. So it just spikes. Okay. That means he likely has time. Okay, so I'm starting to get a gauge of how this guy thinks. Or doesn't. I want to say Dirge takes any 2 hits. I could be wrong, because I don't have my typing anymore. Yeah, I'd take him easily. Is it Wild Charge? That could be problematic. I've never terrored this before. Okay, so there's some Brandon. So okay, yeah, bro's just playing moment by moment. That last turn confirmed my suspicions. Well, Miraidon is very important for a lot of reasons. So he's gonna lose a momentumization every turn and have is it worth Miraidon? And it is worth Miraidon. Even if you were to Draco, it wouldn't. Agility. Agility is interesting because now you got a Draco meter. You can't knock out. Did he Terra yet? He hasn't Terra yet. So maybe there's some Terra I don't know about. Need either Dragon Pulse or Draco meter. Oh, it's Dragon Pulse that these kids are on. It's just what? Electro Drift. That shit killed me, his life form. Okay, let's see something. It's just somewhat obvious, but again, this reminds me so much of the game yesterday. We talk about risk versus reward, right? So unless he has overheat, say he does have overheat, my play would be to go back to Miraidon. I don't know what these things are in truth be told. Extra drift, but that won't knock me out, obviously. Now I have to bank on being faster, because right now my Kyogre is becoming more and more problematic by the turn. Say Scarf Ogre. Which means then you lose a mon to the Miraidon King. Would you be... Let me see. Miraidon isn't Scarf. Which means... Like if I kill his Kyogre, my Skeledirge probably beats the last 2. The Miraidon could be banded. Let's confirm the choice scarf on this though. Yeah, it is. I figured. We got a drift. Miraidon comes in. This has lefties. It's hard to say. Could be a tie and he wins it here. It could just be slower than me. Let's think this through. If I let Kyogre come back in for free, I'm gonna Draco. Yeah, I don't think he's max speed. Like, why would you be leftovers max speed? Even if I lost a tie, I could win. But now it's very difficult. Because these Zacian can't get past my Skeledirge, and if he goes to Kyogre, the only way he's getting past my Skeledirge is it could double here, which is not the end of the world. Primarily because Kyogre is so bulky itself, so unless he thunders, say he spouts with his Scarf Spout. Terra Water. Okay. Issues that now I kill you. He's gonna go Zacian and double. I don't know if he'll actually do it though. It's gonna come down to the last turn. Terra didn't cross my mind. Oh, he gets crit. It's finished. Because Scarf Ice Beam can't kill me. But yeah, I mean, not the cleanest game. And that's my fault. I think the opponent played awfully. Like, completely horribly. Like, he had the tools to give me a harder fight that game. Horrible execution of the game. And I'm not saying that because I won. Like, I can tell looking at opponent's team how much problems their pieces could give me. And given what he had, bro could have easily... I mean, especially that Miraidon, are you serious? Like, bro really could have given me a hard time. Very, very hard time. But, you know, ended up not. Sorry, I was looking at my phone. Oh yeah, this is that one guy from last time. What did he have? He turned his Arceus early and shit like that. And then I clapped him with the fucking Calm Mind Kyogre. So he's gonna try to not get clapped by the Calm Mind Kyogre again. Mistakes I made the last time were what? I let the Ursaluna come in and do too much work. I kept Zacian a bit too tucked when it could F him up early. Oh yeah, sorry, I was my apologies, y'all. So the only downside of the Arceus Fairy is the Zacian combatant. The Zacian, he could Terra Fire and Blitz, which would do a sizable amount to me and protect him from being judgmented. So I don't mind. That would force him to commit his Terror and invite that my Kyogre, right? And it would give so much Blitz recoil to where the Stealth Rock end up mattering. He does 10%. That's no joke. So here we are back in that same situation. He's gonna Facade first, but I'm not crazy enough to go hard Zacian. Jesus. So last time he Facade did 80, with Earthquake do 60. Let's get rid of this shit. Trade off there. Ursaluna is a bitch. I don't think Earthquake would have done 60% to me. So that's why I was saying there's another case where I could have recovered. But if he Facaded again, the Ursaluna survives. And I don't need to keep that situation the way it was in order for me to thrive. You know what I'm saying? Especially because now the Giratina is almost a surefire bet. Yeah, what I'll do is Skeledirge first because I know Koraidon is coming in. So rather than go against the wind here, we're going to Will-O-Wisp and punish that Giratina that he's gonna get so greedy about. So now you're gonna have to risk getting hexed. But the beauty of it is now you can't prevent my hazards. You're gonna defog. I could have went hard Zacian there, which would have given me a KO. The beauty of it is that now you can't defog spam. So it's Wisp spamming. Okay. So the Giratina is pretty much gone, which is a big thing for my Kyogre. And now he can't defog because I forced the burn. And now, honestly, that Skeledirge is just inevitable. He could Outrage. I don't think he will knock me out. But as I said, he can't go back to Giratina like he did last time. And I just Spike Spam. Because now you're getting punished. You can't make this stuff up, guys. You really, truly cannot. This dude gets 2 Draco crits in the same game. 2 Draco crits. And obviously that matters a lot because I'm literally... they did, what, 50 fucking 2% instead of, what, 30 something? Well, Tinglu would be well out of range of that Miraidon's Draco, unless it's spexed. I don't remember what the Miraidon was. It was Calm Mind some nonsense. Unless he changed his fucking Dirge set. But, I mean, his Zacian set. It's really no match for the Dirge. The Dirge be dirging. The Willow Spear to catch his Miraidon and punish that so the game is finished. Anything else he goes into is finished. If he crunches, he's finished. So unless he Terra Fires, he hasn't Terra yet. Unless he Terra Fire and then change it to crunch, in which case Kyogre would just whoosh, whoosh, you know what I'm saying? That's that sound effect of destruction. That's that destruction sound effect. But nah. I think he's trying to figure out a way to solve this problem. Because remember, guys, you know, Pokemon is just problem solving. Right? My job as his opponent is to give him problems that he can't solve. And his job is to give me problems that I can't solve. However, the problems he's giving me are like 2 plus 2. You know what I'm saying? Bro needs to give me that 14,513 to the 12th square. Right? Those are the problems he needs to give me. Yeah, that's finished. It's finished. I know he doesn't want to go hard Miraidon, so he probably goes first Miraidon, but it's still gonna burn. Because he's gonna U-turn out into Miraidon and I'll burn that next. The Giant Claws. It's in the hard switch now? No. Okay. It's doing 16%. Okay, I can wisp this turn then. He dies to spikes, but if I'm gonna catch the Miraidon, I catch it now. One of my Skeletors should be at the utmost of health. Yeah, he's gonna forfeit. Go ahead, watch this. Watch this. I'm a mind reader. I really do this. I really be doing these things. I'm not forfeiting. Okay, we got a warrior on our hands. Got a warrior on our hands. Got a warrior forfeit now. Bro. Bro. You really not forfeiting? Like, you're a fucking warrior and I respect you for it. You're an absolute beast. I respect you for it. Should sack Miraidon now. No way it goes Miraidon to risk that. So now, this is where the Tinglu crit's going to burn. What I'll end up doing is it worth? It's a defense boost. It never attack. Even if he attacks this turn, I want the burn on him. I'm surprised he parabolic. But I can win without. This is where that fucking burn's gonna burn. Because if he couldn't knock me out with Dragon Pulse there. Otherwise. Okay, I was trying to think like, is this shit faster than me? No. Gone. Oh, defense boost. Parabolic charge. Did nothing actually. I'm actually disappointed with how much it did. I forgot he got a defense boost. There we go. There's the Pokemon we've come to know and love. That's the game we've come to know and love, huh? So now I couldn't lose. I couldn't lose. Phenomenal. Wondrous. Amazing. Wonderful. So here, Terra Blast twice is better than Calm Minding. Terra Fairy. Oh, I forgot. Terra Blast 24%. You forgot. That's funny. Iron Pulse did nothing actually, so I forgot I'm a Kyogre. And he doesn't have electric terrain boost. That's where a lot of his flexing comes from, the electric terrain boost. Mammoth Blade does nothing without the drop. Like, all of these guys depend on their immediate boosts. That's where their power comes from. But yeah, Zacian just hit his damn play rough. To be fair, I could have CC'd there. But, I mean, it was unlikely I would lose even then. Like, there's a lot of miracles had to go down to lose that game. But, bro was starting to get him. The crit on the fucking Giratina and Mistress and all the things. Bro was really getting him. So, yeah. Thanks for watching, ladies and gentlemen. 30 minutes on the dot. Hit the like button, you beautiful people. Hope you enjoy your Sunday. If you're watching this on Sunday for my Monday morningers in the Australias, love y'all too. And I'll see you in the next one. Peace.